Alright guys, August 31st today. We're raking. My brother's raking, I should say. And it's going pretty good so far. I'm not going to get too much footage of raking because in my opinion, that's not what people want to see. But I'm going to be raking, baling, and wrapping probably today. Might bale and wrap tomorrow. But, yeah. Getting her done. That is for sure. Now my brother's raking these two windrows together. We're going about 10 mile an hour. 2 mile an hour faster than we would cut at. I'm probably just gonna get like one more clip and then I'm probably gonna call it. Let me know in the comments if you guys like seeing raking or if you wanna not see much raking footage. In my opinion, people don't like raking as much. Just let me know and I'll give you more raking footage if you want in the next videos of haying. See if I can catch up here. But this rake is definitely an upgrade from our old Vermeer rake. We sold our old Vermeer rake. So, yeah. If you've seen my short, you'd see that the other side of this cornfield we squirrel baled. And this field right here. And we got all them squirrel bales unloaded. Sorry that I didn't get a long video, just kind of was stacking hay bales and didn't feel like moving the camera around, so I didn't get a long video or a short video. But you got the video of moving 4430. We're going slow now. Now we're picking up speed. Yeah, basically just raking makes it easier to bale. Instead of doing all these little swaths, they have bigger swaths. Which makes it really nice. So this is probably going to be my last clip. Let me know if you want more raking video. And trust me, don't click off the video to get more interesting, hopefully. Yeah, but you can definitely see some green. You can definitely see some green. The sorghum is really wet. If you don't know what sorghum is, it's basically like corn. It's way smaller and thinner. So yeah. Here's the beans. Beans are starting to get sudden death or whatever it's called. Disease. It's not a good disease, I can tell you that much. But alright. See you when we're baling. Or something else cool happens. Alright, the crew's heading out. Dad on the baler. Brother on the wrapper. Shouldn't take too long to get this all done. Might have some wrapper issues though. We did the other day. Usually it's really nice though. Got something in my eye, like grease or something. It's annoying. Starting her up. It says it's not wrapped, but it is. So. Looks like this one's good. This is a 3010 on the wrapper. Probably about 20 rounds, about 22 rounds. It could be more, it could be less. Can't record, I got something in my eye. Can't see. I'm down my back. Dusty. It's probably what I got in my eye, just a bunch of dust. I can't move. Brother's coming with the wrapper. I don't want to get in his way. Looks like Dad's starting another field. In the back now, cornfield. Actually, no, cornfield's the cornfield over there. Well, it's smaller hayfield. Not for sure how many acres these are, otherwise I'd tell you. Okay, more footage, I guess. Third bale. Here's cornfield. Cornfield. It's a corner field. It used to be in hay, but now it's in corn. A little bit of weeds down there. And the ears aren't too bad necessarily. I'm not for sure what corn this is, if it's the DeKalb or what. Looks like we got bug damage there. I don't know if it's DeKalb or if it's another one. I'd tell you if I knew, but usually I do know, but I'm not for sure what these are. And then that one over there, way over there, that's DeKalb, and that's the same seed as this. These ones and the pasture ones, right over there, you can kind of see that hut back there. That's the pasture field. That one, and then them all are no-tilled hay after we got first cut off. And I'm not for sure which ones them are. And you can see there's some disc vine damage. But yeah, we're gonna chop them too. I think Dad's plans are. Usually we don't chop them ones, but Dad's plans are to chop them this year since the other field isn't too good. Because we planted some DeKalb and we were not impressed with that DeKalb. About half of it didn't come up out of the ground, so we're just gonna combine it. But I mean, the ears are good at least, but the tonnage isn't. So yeah, he's dropping fourth bale right now. But anyways, yeah, more disc spine damage on the beans. Our beans are rank this year, so if you were wondering, beans are really nice, except for some sudden death disease. Actually, speaking of chopping, we got the chopper box out right now. We had replaced the bearing in it. We did that while this hay dried. After the first clip I showed you of Raking. And you can see the cows way over there, Black Angus, eating on some hay. While we're baling hay and wrapping. But we got tar spot, southern rust, we got all these diseases like everybody else. Dad was gonna spray, but he decided not to, so we're hoping this field is dry by the time that other one is. It's a earlier day corn, but it's also planted close to 3 weeks later, I think. That field's still gotta get cut. We just cut this and that field because that's the new seeding. So yeah, I don't know if you like hearing me talking, so I'm gonna get more footage of talking. But I'm just trying to tell you, that field right there is DeKalb. We're really impressed with the DeKalb sized ears, but Dad got this different type of DeKalb chopping corn, so it gets taller. And it doesn't get much taller than this other DeKalb, and the ear, it didn't grow as much, and the ears are not too impressed. Well, the ears are pretty big, I should say, but the tonnage is not too, I'm not impressed with some of this. It's not my corn, but I'm still not impressed. If I get DeKalb, it's probably going to be something like this in a motor. But these rank beans are taller than my belly button. They're tall. I'm going to pull over. I can show you some of this DeKalb here compared to that other stuff. I don't think that other stuff is DeKalb. It could be, but I'm not sure. So here's the ear. Here, I can take it and count pop for you. Here, I'm gonna count pop. It really, which is sad to say, but it's not as impressive as some of our other corn. We have some 16 by 42 and we have some 18 by like 38. It's all different, but this right here was 40 by 6 or 40 by 14, so it's not that impressive. That's like the average ear in here. Actually no, the average is a little bit bigger, I guess. I grabbed a bad ear, but I'll just hang it there. It'll dry out over time, and then that'll go in the combine, as long as we don't have hail. And then here, I'll show you some of these ranks. And this is our first year of getting sudden death on our beans. Sudden death, I'm not for sure which one it is. And it's no-till and it's rank beans. I think the rank beans is not the problem. I think it's because we no-tilled it. But they are starting on some of our other fields. But you see, filled out right to the top. Pods are right to the top. Right to the bottom like always. And we got a lot of pods. Lots of pods. Dad's hoping for maybe 90 bushels. I doubt it though, because this sudden death is gonna not be good. But there's the first 2 bales brother got chopped off. There's the wagon we unloaded on my short. Parked it back there till next year, if we do square bales next year. There's the other wagon pulled out of the shed. We moved the planter around and stuff to get to the chopper box. But yeah, that's just a little update on the beans and stuff. Not too good, not too bad. Diseases. Corn's really good this year. Beans aren't too bad. I'm gonna go be productive like what this video is about and get some wrapping and baling footage. So I'm just, didn't know if you really wanted to hear my voice for that long, but yeah. Just took a little break. Brother replaced the roll. Like there wasn't much left on the other ones. Gotta be careful around these parts. Got too many John Deeres. Missed it. Yeah, whatever. I'll get the next one. And that's shut, and we're off. Dad doesn't like to go too fast because he doesn't want to plug it up, obviously, and which we've never plugged a baler before. Floor baler or round baler. But we're going around, and it's rough, so. But we're going around 5 miles an hour, so. Pretty good speed still, get a lot of stuff done. And it wraps really fast with this net wrap compared to that old 535 twine. Looks like my brother left already. Download another load. Since there's not gonna be too many bales here and we're kind of not too close to the water run that we usually dump them in, we're just, I don't know what to say about it. Let me think for a sec. We're just hauling them over there with the wrapper. That's what I was gonna say. But the reason why we're gonna be chopping these 2 fields is because it's decently tall, especially that field. Decent ears, some more tonnage, and because we'll start on that end. We'll come down, turn that, and then that way we ain't got to open up the field because we got a pull type chopper. So, and either me or my dad will run the chopper. My brother usually runs loads. So, yeah. But cows are liking their bales. Dad's liking using this nice 567. And Trevor's getting, not Trevor. Brother's getting the wrapper pretty good. In my opinion, we got a steal on this on this baler. I'm not gonna tell you the price for private reasons, but it was a pretty good price. And yeah, this field, you might think it's a new seeding with all the sorghum in there since we only do sorghum with like the new seeding and stuff. But no, that field was a depression this year. Usually that field's good. It's nice clover and stuff. Clover, and it was grass, and it was, I'm gonna tell you what else. It was clover, grass, and alfalfa. There we go. And all of a sudden one day, came out, looking at it with the Ranger, and the clover, there's no clover left in there. So we took a quarter bag clover, threw it in the no-till seeder, took half a bag of grass seed, and about 2 bags of sorghum sedan. And we no-tilled. I no-tilled that when my dad went and checked other fields with the Ranger. But yeah, this baler really does a good job wrapping. This net wrap's not too bad either. So yeah, it's nice there. Now let's try not to hit this bale. Okay, getting it done. That's all I can say. It's the sound of the police. It's the sound of the police. Oh, looks like we're down on net wrap. Here, I'll show you how I know that. See that red strip? That tells you you're down to about the last 5-ish bales. So, I might be grabbing that another net wrap roll. He said I shouldn't have to, but looks like I might have to. I wonder if that's the second one that's that. Oh, it is. It is the second one. There's one over here, too. Okay, so we only got... Yeah, I'm going to have to grab another roll for sure. Because it's about, I'm going to say, averaging 2 bales on each row. And there's like 5 rows over there. So it's going to be another like 10-ish bales. At my calculations. So it'll probably be like another 6 bales. Another like 4 until the net wrap runs out. I think. But yeah. Getting it done with the 4440. Not the 4440. The 4450 and the 567. No, we're not a John Deere freak. We just like John Deere's because, in our opinion, they don't break down as much as Internationals. Speaking of breaking down, the International, actually, we need to take to a shop to get repaired. We only own one International tractor and it breaks pretty often. And then, the International combines are good, but we don't like International tractors that much. And then another thing is we just get some of these John Deere's for cheap. The tractors, not so much. Only one tractor, and it was the older 4430. But this other like baler and stuff that we got from John Deere, pretty cheap, which is why we get it. International is way cheaper though, but we like to get high quality stuff. Not saying International's not high quality, just I'm pretty sure John Deere is more quality. You can argue with me all you want. I like International, but I like John Deere more. It's been around my entire life. Didn't know brother was gonna go that way, cutting me off. What the heck? He's at 3010 is loud. Time shine. There we go. Done, and this video is getting pretty long, so I might call it pretty soon. Here's what I mean by that decal spotty. It's supposed to be... This is the planter's fault that I put one in the middle. But it's supposed to be this one and this one. And then there's supposed to be one in between. And that could also be the planter's fault. But you know what's not the planter's fault? Because we checked it by hand. This stuff. From there to there. From there to there. From there to there. There should be like 5 seeds. And we, towards the house, our house is on the other side of this field. Towards the house, that's the same thing. And we dug it up to see if the seeds were gonna start growing. Nope, all of them were molding, rotten. Don't know if it's because it didn't like the dirt or what. But they're all rotten. So that was sad. I was really waiting. That's how this decal. Whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police. Not bad. Should we get a 0 to 60? No, I'm just kidding. Dad would get mad. Fourth bale of red net wrap, so 1 or 2 to 3 more ish. Is this a bunny up here? Or am I seeing a poop chunk? Oh no, never mind, it's just a big hay chunk. Okay, I'm gonna be wrapping up this video pretty quick. If you'd rather me talk less in my videos and more footage, then just, and if you didn't want to see the corn as much, then just let me know. I won't do it as much, but I don't know what you guys like. I just started YouTube not that long ago, so. And I'm really want to thank you guys for getting me up to 300 subscribers, because it took a really long time. I started at 4 subscribers and I was at 4 subscribers for about 3 months, and all of a sudden, boom, I was hitting 200 subscribers a month. One video I hit 80 subscribers. It's insane. Never done that before. But it's because of you guys, so I want to thank you guys and girls. Helps me out and makes me feel like I should keep going. Otherwise, if I still was at 4 subscribers, I'd probably be quitting already, depending on this. But whatever corn this is, these are big. Holy! There goes another bale. Are we on net wrap yet? Oh Lord, he didn't look at me. Trying to get his attention to ask. guys want a like 10-minute video in the future of just looking at cattle and talking about them and who owns what and all that. But like I said, would you rather me talk or not talk in my videos? Would you rather me show more wrapping than baling? Would you rather more baling than anything? Would you rather more cutting than anything? Just let me know and I'll do it. But I'm going to wrap up this video here because I might need to grab that wrap. But thank you guys all for watching. And please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.